Okay, cool. Let me just drop the link into Twitter.
I need to still post the other episodes. I'm an ass. I'm sorry.
You're not an ass. Okay. Cool. It's up on Twitter. Everything is good. You ready to start?
I am.
Cool. This time I have the script in front of me.
Nice.
Hello, said Alice. You're listening to Red Herring, a Batwoman podcast. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Shelly.
And we're here to get curiouser and curiouser about Season 2, Episode 16, Rebirth. The synopsis reads, when a familiar foe descends upon Gotham, Batwoman and Mary find they must rely on each other more than ever. Alice has a new mission and gets an unexpected ally to join her. And that's all.
That's all accurate.
Technically, yes.
Oh, there was a lot in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I was really surprised. I kind of have more than 5 things. I tried to round it down, but it's...
Oh, that's okay.
It was a lot. So why don't you start and name what your thing was? One of your things.
Let's see. Well, the first thing I have is just Luke and his poker binge.
Yeah, that took a weird turn. I did not see that going there. I mean, I guess he did it just to confront Tabaroff, but...
Right, for intimidation or something.
Right. I mean, I'm glad he won. I know he's smarter than Tabaroff. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. It's just not the direction I thought it was going. As far as him being pissed and maybe wanting revenge in a way.
Yeah, I personally would not be fucking with the dude that clearly had no qualms about shooting me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I would either.
True, but I don't pretend to know what Luke is feeling.
Mm-mm.
But then they get in a fight in an alley outside, and Diggle is there.
Yeah.
Diggle is there through the poker thing and also brings up the fight and talks to Luke and was there on a contract for Argus. So I guess Diggle's working for Argus still. Kind of weird for him to just be there, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of weird for him to be there and for him to just be headaches. Is what brought me to Gotham.
Yeah, I forgot. He's having headaches, so he has to go to the doctor in Gotham. He's turning into Green Lantern, friends.
Yeah. But the ring just finds him. That's how the Green Lanterns work. One dies, and then the ring finds the replacement. Mm-hmm. So... I don't know why he's having headaches. But hopefully it's nothing bad.
Yeah. Yeah, did you have any other stuff you wanted to talk about with that?
No, just Diggle showing up was kind of awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Luke didn't realize who he was. He didn't seem to anyways. They all kind of... I mean, I know the Batwoman and Batwoman team was kind of new to that circle, but I feel like they all kind of ran in that circle. vigilantes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Vigilantes and extraterrestrials, but small circle. But yeah, I just thought they would maybe at least have heard of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That hit that Diggle got in on Tabarov was satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
And it like stopped him in his tracks. Like that was like the best part. He wasn't expecting it, I guess. But I just wish they were done with Tabarov. I'm fucking tired of seeing him.
I know. I need him to go.
Yeah.
Preferably in the death way.
This just like it's so messed up that Jacob is in jail and Tabarov is playing poker in a shady establishment out on bail. I don't understand the justice system. Looks like Clara has joined us.
Clara!
And Clara says it's a CW and nothing makes sense.
True.
Right.
It's also America, and that shit still happens.
Nothing makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Tabarov's an asshole.
Saying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
I was gonna use a different word, but it's too early in the morning for that.
Hey, I was right.
Yes, Clara.
I was right about the
we
time
did that
difference.
on purpose. Good job, Shelly.
I think Clara said once that it was like 6 hours difference. So
gotcha. Yes, Clara, that's the word I was gonna use, and I knew that you would use it.
Oh.
What are your things?
Well, man, I think the two biggest things of the episode, it's tough to like pick, but I'm just going to go ahead and go down the Sophia and Roman Sionis route. They seem to be working together to take down the Canes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Roman Sionis is like, I guess, like a crime lord in Gotham. Like, he has like his band of goons in Gotham. Sophia seems like way more powerful than him, and it's like kind of shocking that she's even like dealing with him, I guess. Like she seems to have like the ability for world power, and he makes zit cream. Like I don't it's a weird matchup to me.
He also is the type of person who is like weirdly satisfied with just turning some other person into his daughter when his daughter is dead. So he's all the way fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like a secondhand daughter, like he's cool with that. Sophia just wants her island back. So of course she came for Alice, who burnt that shit down. But yeah, Sophia, like help me remember this because I have like a lot in my brain since then. She let Roman know about the plane or like the flight itinerary of Kate Kane. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And then he took down the plane.
Yes.
Crazy.
I'm still confused as to what he thinks Kate did.
Yeah, I don't. Did Kate like cause the mass exodus of?
Oh yeah, I guess
Arkham?
because that was in the. That would have been what in the first crossover
Yeah,
that she was
maybe.
in. Yeah, I guess so. Because like, I guess this episode told us that she was in Arkham to start with for killing some guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Clara says Cersei was trampled last year when Kate started shit at Arkham. And Sionis knows Kate is Batwoman for some reason.
But doesn't know that Alice is Beth.
Right? The fuck?
Well, he does now.
Yeah.
I appreciated that of Sophia. Because Alice is Beth Kane, you idiot.
Wasn't it like on the news? Like that. I can't remember if that news lady actually named her as Beth.
Right.
But she was like, Alice is your daughter. And like, Jacob basically described that he gave up looking for her. So anybody that knows anything about one of Gotham's more famous families would probably put two and two together. I don't know. But shouldn't everybody know she's Beth Kane now?
I thought that was common knowledge, but apparently it's not.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah.
Now it is, and because Alice, Beth, Roman kidnaps Jacob, which is his 25th kidnapping.
This in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. That man, say what you will about him, but he's easy to kidnap.
Yeah.
And Jacob says he's gonna turn Roman into the police, and Roman's like, oh, well, I have the police wrapped around my finger. And I was like, well, of course the police are corrupt. We've been over this.
Right.
And then Roman gets Jacob arrested for aiding and abetting Alice, and now he's in jail again?
Yep, he is in jail again. Where he gets stabbed and make friends. So
right. But then he had that phone call with Mary that really made it sound like he was about to die.
Yeah,
but he always seems like he's about to die, so
he might. I don't know.
There's only so many things they can do with him, and they've done them all twice. So
yeah, like he has been stabbed and kidnapped so many times.
He's gone to jail more than once. He's lost his kids more than once.
Yeah. He's lost both wives.
Right.
I mean, he's
probably like, it's time to go. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, his story is pretty tragic. Like if you can get past his personality.
Yeah, if you think about the stuff that's actually happened to him, it's very sad.
Yeah. No wonder he's a little messed up.
Right, no wonder he's the worst.
Great. All right, what was your next thing?
Ooh, Tatiana killed Ocean.
Yeah. That was kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It made me... I felt so many things for Alice this episode. From seeing your dad on the TV saying that shit. Not shit, like it was actually nice.
Yeah.
And then like to realize Sophia went after Ocean.
Right.
And for her to realize that she loves Ocean, and like Sophia, like basically saying to her, like, you are who you are, you can't have everything.
Right.
So that is super fucked. But I guess Tatiana's dead now as well.
I think so. Because it looked like Alice killed her and then went and found Ocean's dead body.
Yeah. And because I tend to not look closely, it looked like she was trying to like hold his neck. Like had Tatiana sliced his throat or something? Did you see?
It was pretty dark.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Clara said, "Sorry, can't get past his personality." Talking about Jacob.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yes. And Ryan gives up the desert rose to Sophia so she can go rebuild
For
her
Alice.
mind. For Alice. Yeah, I guess we didn't mention that Sophia had kidnapped Alice. That's something that Alice and Jacob have in common, is they're both kidnapped a lot.
Right. Alice handles it infinitely better than Jacob, though.
Correct. Alice is like,
Every fucking
it's
time.
Tuesday.
Right. And she like can't let it go. Like she had to antagonize Sophia. Like she couldn't just be like glad she was free and get the fuck out of there. It was like the center of Crazy Town. She had to like stay and like amp it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is how she found out that Ocean's probably dead, but
yeah.
And then Ryan saying to her like, "Your sister needs you," and Alice basically saying like, if she remembers who I am, she's like used to disappointment.
Oh God, so much mental trauma going on here.
What's this gonna do, like, to Alice? That's what I want to know.
I have no guesses.
Like, she was letting herself love,
right?
And then this is what became of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, is she gonna go all Lena Luthor?
No friend zone.
No friends.
No friends.
The one person she dealt with most, she made into a robot, and yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to Alice.
Absolutely no friend zone. Put everything in those little boxes, shove them way down.
Yeah. So one of my things was Kate's memories are coming back.
Yes.
And it's like little things are triggering them. However, she remembered Sophie with 0 prompts.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't remember Mary.
Yeah, I have that in my notes. It's like, well, RIP to that relationship between Ryan and Sophie that we thought was burgeoning.
Yeah, that ship sailed.
That's gone. Moment of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I was surprised by that, but I thought it was very cute.
Yeah. Do you think it's weird, like, not weird, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of glad they're doing it. Like, they keep showing pictures of Ruby Rose as Kate to, like, say this is what you look like before, essentially. What do you have any thoughts on that? Like, I'm sure they have to pay her to use her likeness, correct? Or maybe it was like part of the contract.
It probably was part of the like
we'll let you out of your contract.
The severance of the contract. Like, we'll give you this amount of money this one time if we can use your likeness however many times in the future. Whatever.
Right.
I'm sure that was part of it because I'm pretty sure I remember in the like the original Charmed when Shannon Doherty left. I think part of her leaving or essentially getting like pushed out was like, you're not allowed to ever show my face on this show again. So I think that's part of like I'm sure it has something to do with like the negotiations of getting out of your contract.
Yeah. But I'm kind of glad they're not making it easy.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought that young Kate back. I think that girl does a good job, but she makes Kate seem kind of robotic in a way that I didn't think Kate was as an adult, but maybe I guess could have been as a child. I don't know. Like I said, she reminds me of Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory.
I forgot you said that.
Like young Sheldon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's raining. It's misting.
Are you guys getting tropical storm down there today?
Maybe.
Or is that further up the coast?
I have no idea. I just assume during the summer that there's probably a hurricane. We get the like... We only ever get the like the very back end of the hurricane. So they'll come in and they'll fuck up Florida and then we'll just get their rain.
Yeah. I don't know. We're in a heat advisory or a heat warning or something. I don't know. I don't go outside. It doesn't matter.
I don't go. This is the farthest outside I go, to my front porch.
Yeah, I mean, I exit the building into my parking garage to get in my car, and that's how I venture outside via vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I only breathe the filtered air of my air conditioner.
Correct. I did go outside briefly yesterday to go see my dad for Father's Day, where I dressed up like him. His hair is white, so I called my mom and I was like, "What's Dad wearing?" And then I walked in and he was like, "It's me." Anyways, where were we?
Kate remembers everything. Well,
oh yes. Well,
Kate remembers some things, but mostly Sophie.
Kate remembers Sophie. She remembers where all the alcohol is in her office.
The important things.
Yes. And she sort of kind of knows that she's Kate, but not really.
But I think she knows she doesn't want to be Cersei.
Right. Yes. Although
and that
she
Cersei
did
in her mind is scary.
Yes, correct.
Wallace Day's eyes, like she can do some things.
Uh-huh. She's very good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see her around more often.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, Kate gets she has like a very scary moment where she tries to strangle Mary to death because Kate Kane loves a strangle.
Yeah.
That's her fave.
Yeah, she got that instinct back quickly.
Correct. Yep. She loves a good strangle. And then Mary, who is just the smartest, just keeps benzos in her shoe. Or like in a garden, or like it was unclear. But I mean, honestly, for somebody whose dad gets kidnapped every 5 minutes, you really should keep those benzos on your leg.
Yeah.
So she knocks Kate out, and then Kate gets taken to her apartment?
I think so. Or, okay. Yeah, like it looked like it was like, I guess, above the holdup.
Mm-hmm. And she asks Sophie to go get her the really good tasteless vodka from her drawer in her office. And that was a dumb move, Sophie.
Yeah, why would you
You have
leave
somebody
her
who
alone?
clearly is struggling with her identity. Yeah, that was my question, Clara. Doesn't Ryan live at Kate's now? Yes. So I don't know if Ryan was just chilling at Wayne Tower. Because Mary does too.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so you have somebody who clearly is dealing with some sort of like split personality situation that doesn't have full control over who they are, and the other personality trying to get through is a hardcore murderer. You probably shouldn't fuck around with leaving that person alone.
Yeah, no, not at all. Sophie's decision making is questionable sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you know, she got taught by Jake Kane.
I guess like she just wants to take care of her, and like whatever Kate needs, like that's what she was focused on. But like, I don't know, think it through.
Yeah.
Clara says that's going to get crowded very quick now with Ryan and Mary and Kate's double personality and Sophie, who's going to be sticking around her.
Yeah, it's a lot of people in one apartment.
Yeah.
But anyways, Kate bounces back to Roman and just chilling in their little foyer and says, "Am I Kate Kane?" So
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like what's gonna happen is she's gonna go full Cersei and pretend that she knows she's Kate to get back into the Batcave and fuck some shit up.
I don't know, like.
But then that would be sort of like fake Bruce. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, she stabbed Roman.
She did in the hand, yes. But
and then like got the fuck out of there.
Maybe she loved stabbing so much that she just becomes Cersei again.
I guess.
Loves a good stab, loves a good strangle.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that Cersei's gonna win. I think Kate's gonna.
Oh yeah, long term, I think Kate will be back.
Yeah. What about scenes for next week? Like, did you see those? The promo.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Ryan just being like, I'm out.
I'm hoping that is oh god. For lack of a better term, forgive the pun, a red herring.
And there it is.
There it is. We can retire. I already have my Ted Danson look for retirement. Anyways, I don't feel like that's gonna happen. I mean, I'm kind of sad that she's just like, "Yep, hey, you're back. Take my shit."
Yeah,
because you know she doesn't want to. She loves being that woman.
I think so. And she just went back to her van by the looks of it.
Right.
None of it makes sense. Like, it doesn't mean she can't like still work at the bar and like probably like live somewhere.
Right. Still above the bar.
Right. Or with Mary, like I'm sure if like Mary's thinking Kate's back, like she's gonna move out.
Well, what happened to that penthouse? Like,
right.
I have confusion.
Tons of it.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll see. Let me see if there's anything. Did you have other stuff on your list?
Let me bring that back up. Let's see. Spy and Roman, Diggle having headaches. No, that was everything.
Nice. I don't have anything else either.
So I guess we'll just see like where it goes, we're down to the last 2 episodes of the season.
Indeed, and one of them is tonight.
Clara says they all accepted Kate real quick, though. They did.
They probably shouldn't let her have access to all the bad stuff that quickly, though, because clearly she's got some shit going on.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, shall we read some tweets?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let me look. I lost it.
So I'm just gonna throw this out here. Like, we're getting tweets from unwanted sources. Does that mean we've made it?
Yeah, we had like 8 trolls on our tweet this week.
We've surpassed fans to anti-fans.
Right.
That's amazing.
It's like occasionally at the beginning of each season we'll get one, but now we got a lot. I don't know what they were doing last Sunday.
There must not have been a lot going on.
We're out. I don't know if they were having their quarterly meeting.
Right.
And like going through I don't know, but we had a lot of people who were just like, this is garbage! Why would you ever watch this? And to that I say, go drink some water. Leave me alone.
I would say I watch it solely to generate that reaction from you specifically.
I want you to be mad that we enjoy this.
Right. Your anger fuels me.
Fuels my hate fire. Anyways, if you're a troll and you want to troll, keep sending it our way. We'll have a good laugh at your expense.
Yeah. Makes me feel like I'm known. To know me is to troll me.
You found me. Yeah. Little me. To know me is to troll me. Can't. Garbage. Clara. Clara wrote in the SpongeBob font, the episode was trash. Oh, goodness. Anyways, let's read these actual emails. I hate all the trolls, but I'm sure you could find them on our tweets if you wanted to. So we have a tweet from Bill who says, loved the Kate Kane storyline, loved seeing Diggle, loved everything Alice, but hated the Ocean twist. Depending on what happens in the Kate plot, I might not be watching season 3. The rest of the show is painful. I disagree.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a dig at Ryan, but I disagree. I love Ryan.
Yeah, I love Ryan too. It's hard for me because I don't know what I want. I mean, because I still actively read the comics, and Kate Kane is indeed Batwoman. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I want for Ryan. But I don't want Ryan to leave.
Right. All I want is for her to not leave, and I would prefer for her to stay Batwoman, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe Kate will take on like a new thing.
Perhaps. I mean, maybe they'll just be a whole like fun superhero team now because Luke's gonna be Batwing.
Yeah. We had the spoiler. This is all getting like very Detective Comics, and I love it.
Very true. Okay, and then Danny says, finally an episode that didn't have to be fast forwarded through half of it. All thanks to Wallace's performance as Kate. I mean, yeah, Wallace Day did a great job as Kate. Again, fucking love Ryan.
Yeah.
It's interesting this season because a lot of people seem to really like it and a lot of people seem to really not like it.
I've enjoyed it. Like I
really like it.
Good. I mean, there was a couple episodes I was just like, and like I don't care for like the racist cop storyline.
Right.
I know it's very real, but like sometimes real, we get enough of that elsewhere.
Mhm.
And I don't find it entertaining, I guess. Or like I don't want that to be the drama in the shows that I watch, if that makes sense. But overall, I like this season, and I understand why they're making the decisions they're making and airing the content they're airing. And I respect that, but I'm ready for Tabaroff to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the remainder of the tweets were just a bunch of trolls.
Excellent.
Yes. So we'll skip those.
Okay.
Whiny little man boys.
Yeah. They have to do something on a Sunday.
That's the Lord's Day. Don't be a whiny man boy on the Lord's Day.
Oh, I could go so many directions with that. I haven't had enough sleep. I haven't had enough coffee.
There's not enough coffee in the world.
Okay. So our first email is from James. And James says, "Hi, Shelly and Aaron.
Hey.
Hey. Just wanted to say before giving you two my thoughts that I would let you know how entertaining it is to listen to the two of you talk about my and hopefully your favorite TV show, Batwoman. Please keep up the amazing work as it brightens my day every time I see you two have a podcast episode." Thanks, James.
Thanks, James.
And it is my fault that no podcast episodes have been posted. Aaron got that shit to me a week ago, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm posting that, and then I haven't. My bad.
And then I didn't.
And then I did not. I will try to do it today. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll get this ready to throw up too, so you can just put all of them up, including this if you want.
That sounds good.
And then we'll be all the way caught up.
Excellent. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on this week's, being this was sent on June 14th episode of Batwoman titled Rebirth. As for my thoughts, I thought Wallace Day was truly an incredible Kate Kane, and that her having to also played a completely different character in Kate's conflicted mind was truly incredible. I also love the reunions and how Kate was able to recognize Sophie right away. It made me tear up a little bit, as well as her entire conversation involving the Rainbow Mind Reader cup with Alice. However, I will say, let me pause there. I did love that story where Alice knew that Kate was gay and Kate was afraid to tell her.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. That was Alice trying to bring Kate back was the sweetest shit in the entire world.
It really, really was. And that like solidifies for me, like I always thought there was humanity in Alice, but there definitely is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
However, I did not like the way they killed off Ocean. I always thought that I'd cheer once Ocean was removed from the show. But the way he died did not do his character justice. What are your thoughts on this? I don't think so either. And I don't necessarily know that I believe that Tatiana could have gotten the jump on him like that.
Right.
I think she would have been a little fucked up, like with wounds of her own. That's my thought. I also liked how Sophia has re-entered the story, and I'm excited to see how the death of Tatiana by the hands of Alice affects Alice's relationship with Sophia. I have a feeling it is going to affect it negatively. That is my prediction.
My guess is that it won't be good.
Exactly.
I think you're
Overall,
right about that.
yeah, it's gonna
It's
fuel
gonna be
that
negative.
crazy angry fire that Sophia has for Alice. Overall, I thought this might be the best episode of the entire season, maybe even the series. I'm excited to hear your thoughts and discussions, and please go back to posting podcasts. My friends and I miss you. Much love, Jim. Thanks,
Sorry,
Jim.
Jim.
Sorry, Jim. It is my fault.
No, it's okay. Shelly has a lot of shit going on.
My plate is exceptionally
They're
full. But
doing
like seriously,
classes. It is impressive that you're still doing this with me. So
I got promoted at my job,
oh,
so
fun.
I have like
Nice.
more responsibilities, and I'm actually like overseeing people, and
Wow.
it's a lot. I don't like all this.
I gotta go. It's too much.
I gotta find a way out of this. I feel like Sean Ralphio. It's too much.
It's too much responsibility. I gotta find a way out of it. I feel you. I started taking a class last week, and I gotta do a post today.
Thank you, Clara. Clara said congratulations on the promotion.
Nice. Get that paper.
Yeah. I mean, if you can imagine me being your overseer, it's
I
pretty
would
amazing.
love for you to be my boss.
Yeah, it's pretty. I pretty much am just like this. Like I don't have filter, and I don't have like a way to mask who I am. Like this is just what it is.
That's okay. I supervise people in my job, and that's very funny to me. I have that responsibility. It's only one person, but I'm just like, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Anyways.
Thank you for writing in, Jim. And I will be posting podcasts, and I sincerely, like, in all honesty, like, do apologize for slacking on that. That is all on me.
It's all right. Shit happens. Oh, look at me. I navigated off of our email page. Come back, Google. We can use this time to identify the wildlife sounds that are happening around me. Some of it is cicadas.
And birds?
Some of it are birds, yep.
I don't know the specificities of bird calls.
Nor do I. I'm not a bird person.
My mom would be all over that, but not me.
Yeah, let's call your mom.
Let's not say we did.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's not say we did. Okay. Okay. Our next email is from the one and only Clara. Hello, Clara.
Hey,
Sometimes
Clara.
I feel like you're right here with us.
Even when you're not. I'm glad that you are, though. Like, this is exciting.
Yeah, this is exciting. And it made me wake up in the morning. Ordinarily, I would still be asleep, which is a problem. So...
my cat doesn't let me sleep.
That's fair. Clara says, hi, Bat Podcasters. Hello.
Hello.
I hope this email finds you in a better state than I am. For the sake of honesty, I ought to let you know that my views of the episode might have been impacted by a serious COVID vaccine headache. Thank you, Dolly Parton, but I literally can't move my arm right now. Oh, is it better, Clara? Put it in the comments.
Hopefully it didn't last long.
Yes, this is a sidebar, but did you see that Dolly Parton's, the Moderna vaccine is also showing promising results for, like, HIV and AIDS?
No.
Yeah. So, like, of course, Dolly was like, let me fund this COVID vaccine with a side of curing HIV. Because that's who Dolly is.
Yep. That's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, Clara says they're all good now.
Okay. Good. These were the longest 42 minutes of TV I've ever watched. Case in point, I wrote hours instead of minutes in my first draft. 42 hours would be a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would just be a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking like I would like that much superhero content, but like I couldn't stay up.
I had a terrible thought that I shouldn't say, but imagine having to watch a 42-hour long episode of Supergirl.
It depends on what they did with the 42 hours. I have a feeling they'd waste it. They'd waste
if it was 42 hours of season 1, I'd be into it.
They'd waste 41.75 hours.
Yeah, they would.
On senseless storytelling, and then Supergirl and Kara would be in the other 0.25.
How many of those hours would just be William doing commentary on Lex Luthor's trial?
Too many. Whatever it is, it's too many.
At least 40.
Jesus.
Anyways. Back to the
How did that happen? How did that fucking happen? I can't. All right.
I found the episode hard to follow, and there were too many things going on. The show was doing so well until the hiatus, and now they've decided to shove 3,000 storylines, bring back characters, and kill other characters who, quite frankly, should have stayed dead in the first place. Looking at you, Ocean. All at the end of the season. Again, this might be the vaccine talking, but I'm very unconvinced by this episode, and I'm afraid the end of this season is going to be a little disappointing. I think maybe they should have started tying up their loose ends a little bit sooner. It does seem like with 2 episodes left that there's a lot happening.
Yeah. And we're going to get like introduced to a new hero. Like there's going to be a lot in these next 2 episodes.
Oh, 100%. Clara, feel free to let us know if you have watched this since your Dolly Parton hangover and if your mind has changed at all. I'm so over Tabaroth. I just want him to go. Whether he dies or gets transferred to Metropolis and beaten up off screen by our good pal Cal is up to the writers, but I want him off my show. I won't bear another second of seeing that disgrace. All of his interactions with Luke bored me to death. I think I might have even fallen asleep at some point. Again, maybe it's just the vaccine. Who knows? The vaccine does make you real tired.
Yeah, it does.
I did, however, enjoy Luke and Diggle's talk. I don't follow other CW shows apart from Supergirl and Legends, so I don't really know him, just that he's important. I also liked what Ryan told him at the end of the episode. I'm a little out of the loop, but given recent CW news, does Luke become Batwing this season or next? I really hope it's in the next because we already have too much shit going on right now, and it would do him a disservice unless it's like the very last scene of the season is sort of a teaser. That might be what happens.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Yeah.
I mean, there's already been footage of him in his suit, so
Mm-hmm.
Something goes on this season.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that last scene between Ryan and Luke, but it was really cute when she was like, hey, I'm going to take you to see Kate, but I also have to tell you that I don't feel bad about saving your life. And he just hugged her. It was very cute.
It was very cute. I'm glad, like, the relationship has evolved into from not trusting each other into what it is.
Yeah, me too. I think the thing that bothered me the most this episode was the way everyone made very quick decisions without taking the time to think anything through. Everyone was just low-key okay with everything, even though most of them had only learned about this new development 5 minutes ago. Jacob is suddenly okay with Alice and decided there's enough of Beth to be saved/loved. Mary is cool with Kate, Cersei, and so is Sophie. They don't even think to restrain her or keep a better eye on her, and now she's gone, and also Sophia is back. Literally, what is happening? I'm so confused. Send help. Until next time, don't watch an episode of Batwoman with a headache, I guess. Clara. Will do. It'll be interesting to see how they deal with all of this, because...
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of loose ends.
There's
no way they can tie all of them up. I have a feeling at least some will go into the next season.
Yeah, there's no way. So we'll live this week and next week.
Yeah.
We'll still have more Legends after next week. right? I don't think they're ending. They're only on episode like 6.
Yeah, no, I
Or
don't
7.
think they're ending
Yeah.
yet. They just ended filming, so there's more Legends episodes. I don't know how they're spacing it out, like if they're just doing it over the summer.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought I saw that they're coming back in October. So
Legends?
maybe, yeah. I gotta look into all this shit. They
yeah, they
released
did release the schedule. Yeah.
for next fall. And Batwoman premieres October 13th. They're on Wednesdays now,
Nice.
which is wildly inconvenient. Let's see here. Let me look up Legends and see if it says like their air dates. I kind of didn't like how that article that released their air dates made it like Supergirl was canceled.
Yeah.
Like it actually said that, like that it was canceled.
Let me tell you that I didn't actually look at any of these schedules because it was going to make me too sad that Supergirl wasn't on them.
Yeah. Well, the last air date I have for Legends of Tomorrow is July 18th, and that's their episode 10. It looks like there's 15 in the season.
Okay. That's nice. There's been 13 recently.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Well, if they're coming back in October, then I'm sure they'll finish this summer.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
It is. It is exciting.
Shall we endorse some shit?
We shall.
What would you like to?
Well, this week, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow #1 came out. And I have mixed feelings about it. But I don't want to get into those just yet because I want people to go out and buy it. At a comic book shop in Annapolis. They're not my regular comic book shop, but I do go there occasionally. Tom King was signing copies of Supergirl. Tom King is the writer of the new series. And he was saying that he told DC he wanted to do 12 issues for the new series, but they only gave him 8. And the reason they only gave him 8 is because they said people don't buy Supergirl. So everybody fucking go out and buy Supergirl. I bought 3 fucking copies.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go buy 1,000.
Probably gonna buy 2 more. So
yeah.
Do that shit.
Okay, maybe I'll go to our comic book shop today and do that.
Yeah, even if it's digital, like that, buy it from Comixology or DC.
DC hates Supergirl, and we all know that. That's what Clara says. You're not wrong.
I have a feeling. But yeah, the story seems interesting. I don't know where it's going. I'm nervous about how it ended, and I don't want things to happen the way they seem to be happening.
Oh, yikes.
So that's all I'm going to say. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but definitely just, for Christ's sake, go out and buy it.
Cool. Have you read the Dreamer and Batwing ones yet?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Neither have I. Maybe I'll go.
It's waiting for me in my at my comic book shop to be picked up.
I'll go do that today. I'll go to the comic book shop and see if I can get those. Okay, so mine is for the HBO Max series Hacks. I just watched all of it this week. It stars Jean Smart as a stand-up comedian who's had like a 30-year career and is in residency in Vegas and is like on the verge of having her shows ended at the casino and stuff like that. And because she needs like a revamp in order to keep her dates in Vegas, she is essentially forced into working with this young writer named Ava. She's played by Hannah Einbender, who lost all of her contracts and essentially got canceled for tweeting an insensitive joke. So now she's out of a job and she needs something. So they're sort of forced into working together, and they kind of hate each other but kind of love each other. It's really funny, and it's a really, really good show, and I love it a lot. It's hilarious and absolutely absurd. And it's great. So go watch Hacks on HBO Max.
That's all good to know, because I hadn't really seen any advertisements for it. I just saw what it was called and wondered if it was about computers and technology. So,
no, it's about she's an old hack. But it's very good. It's also gay.
Excellent.
It's actually extremely gay.
Wow, I like Jean Smart a lot. Like, I remember like reruns
so
of Designing Women, and like, yeah, she was funny.
Yeah, she's extremely good. So watch Hacks. It's like 10 episodes, maybe. They're all half an hour.
Wow, nice.
And that's all. So thank you all for listening and for writing in. If you ever want to get us on the internet, we are at Red Herring Pod on Twitter and redherringpod@gmail.com. And I personally am Ernie Greenbean on Twitter and Instagram.
And I am at Shop23 on Twitter and Instagram.
And please rate and review us wherever it is that you are listening to this. Although if you're listening to this right now on YouTube, I don't think you can do that. So go do it on a podcasting platform.
There's like stuff you can do on YouTube, but I don't know what it is. And I feel like the only platform that takes podcast ratings is Apple Podcasts.
Might be. Okay, well then go to Apple Podcasts and do that.
Yeah. Even if you
Clara.
like, yeah, thanks, Clara. It was good to have you here live with us.
We can try more weekend mornings.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to this. This worked out fine.
Yeah, I like it.
So I feel like I'm less filtered early in the morning. So maybe I'm at my best.
It's even better.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's it. And we'll post these at some point. Sometime next week we'll do the next show, and I didn't know what was happening in my brain. It's too early. I'm only halfway through this coffee.
Right. Yeah, like mine's too hot to even like hardly sip, so.
Okay. Well, bye!
Bye! I probably didn't have to yell.